pointed purpose and one purpose and done prove here. And it feels like they're playing with a chip on their shoulder, Daz.
It does.
0-1.
0-1 esports.
AMS, I have no idea which any one of these players are, to be honest.
I feel like how they come into this is, again, they're playing with something to prove. They want to show that, you know, they deserve to be in this position. And they're going to give their all here. For KCORP, it's not an easy
KCORP
matchup.
is crazy, I know that. Let's see who's crazier.
From Zazonic.
Dunk. Oh my god.
Calls himself the defender of this team. He's going to have to work overtime in this one to keep this high-octane KCORP
Double
offense
commit
at
bump.
bay. This is blocked downfield by Nolly. And Mawson just sky one up, try to play it towards the center. He's got options over there. Ams is waiting. This got through, and Ams still waiting patiently behind Mawson. He's going to be called into action as Itachi holds his ground, and Astral takes over. The teams continue to jockey for position in this opening minute. Nerves, I have to imagine, Daz, would be a bigger factor for 0-1, but they seem to have held their own.
I mean, you saw the interview from Zazonic as
well.
Like, the nerves were definitely there, but now it's time to get into game. You have to leave all that out there, especially when you want to have a good start here in the Swiss stage. Game one, very important on both sides. We know, especially on the side of KCORP, whenever they drop game one, their win percentage goes down drastically. I mean, it's a 30% chance to win a series after they drop the first game. A great start for Carmine Corp is going to be crucial.
Both these teams, of course, putting a heavy emphasis on getting a great start.
No.
As that pitch is in, and the defender, Zazonic, gets a little gift.
And look at that. You see some space there. Zazonic, a nice turn. Itachi tries to get a piece of the ball, but it's not the best challenge. Pinching your net, and we have our first goal of the series.
And so it's the squad from Mina that has the opening goal. KCORP having to play from behind. Astro couldn't catch up with this. Zazonic's looking for another.
Clears it. Nice.
Has to swipe that one away, and Am's going to have a tough time with this ball out of the corner and just skies it where they're not. And KCORP not able to make
a lot of
any
misses
contact.
here.
They
That should have been
an opportunity on the
a
table.
good shot.
0-1 doesn't have a lot to work with. They're hemmed in their
Yes,
own
they can.
zone. It's only a matter of time. Itachi ties the game.
Job.
This is a good look here for Itachi. You can just see him just waiting to get involved. Astro just gets past the entire defense, leaves the net as open as possible, and Itachi making that count.
By a narrow margin, only 5 goals coming into this World Championship. Itachi, the leading scorer on the season for Carmine Corp. As Zazonic going to sky one again out to midfield, and a little hesitation on the part of KCORP, not quickly diving after that. A little bump behind by Ams, and then he gets bumped in turn.
Almost.
He couldn't get onto that ball. If he did not get bumped there, this is a 2-1 game.
But you can see the physicality coming out here from 0-1 Esports, right? The fact that they are in front of KCORP, they're looking for the bumps, they're trying to make them super uncomfortable. Again, this goes back to what the desk was talking about, how, again, this is not going to be something that's going to be a cakewalk for Carmine Corp. So far, they've been able to tie this game up, but 0-1 Esports do not seem fazed by the response.
KCORP can be susceptible to demolitions, and this is actually a pretty favorable matchup for 0-1. They average more than a demo per game than KCORP did during the regular season. Ams out of the corner. Nothing doing there, still trying to nudge the defenders from behind. Now it's Itachi. Nothing developing there at all for Carmine Corp. A lot of balls just kind of hopelessly thrown into a space, hoping maybe somebody might be able to run onto one. Not a lot of purpose behind some of these passes as everybody all jammed up there for 0-1. They do clear the zone, and the spacing for them probably, Daz, could be a little bit better as well.
Yeah, I mean, as you see, Astro.
There you go.
Beautiful work from the Belgian as he gets the lead for KCORP.
It's almost like
in the air, flip, reset.
Sleep, and then all of a sudden,
wow, pre-flip.
Astro still got his flip.
Towards the shot. That's amazing.
2-1 now, the lead for KCORP.
Good job.
This one kind of had circled when we looked at the docket of matches between the two streams. Like, you know what? If there's potential for an upset, potential for kind of an eye-opening experience, this might be the one, especially where, you know, 0-1, they kind of faded down the stretch in their region, but they had a couple really positive showings in post-season events, I guess you could say, in between the spring split and now this World Championship. They go top 8 in Gamers 8. They go to the finals of another event in the MENA region. That's certainly going to get their
Uh-oh.
confidence back.
Okay.
They're playing with no fear at all
Very
here as we go to the
weak
final
shot.
minute in game 1 against KCORP.
Yeah, great stuff there, at least from 0-1 to be able to get in front of that, get a good shot. Well, the shot could have been actually a lot
KCORP are
better.
covering each other
I mean, the
so well.
opportunity, though, to present itself is one thing, but they gotta finish.
Ali,
Meanwhile,
Astro!
Astro
What a
gives
shot.
KCORP a 2-goal lead.
Ali
You can
flip
have all the
reset
confidence
past
in the
one.
world, and it doesn't matter if you can't stop this guy.
Wow, that
Nolly
was
sets
very
him up,
close and very
and
nice
Astro
played.
finishes the one kick.
I'm gonna jump forward.
Gets the
4-1-4.
Astro having a game here.
That might be.
You see Astro
Let's see what
once
this
again
is.
in the air. You have to
Flip reset
oh.
again.
Meanwhile, you see Astro once again in the air. You have to not, I mean, you,
They're not
Meanwhile,
showing
at
it.
this level, they kind of hang their hat on here.
not at all. Meanwhile, you see Astro once again in the air. You have to not, I mean, you
Okay,
can't
that
let
might
this
be
guy
safe.
warm here. Look at that carry. Not warm up.
I want to see the play,
Astro
but
having a game here. Look
yeah,
at
I'm
that
telling you,
carry.
Astro
Gets
is
the flip
peaking like
reset,
crazy.
and
Another
the
flip reset, and
defense just
what a
can't get back in
wonderful
time.
shot.
Astro.
KC, and you have to imagine that will put game 1 away, and it brings us back to what we talked about a moment ago, Daz, right at the start of this game. Game 1 being so important. Neither of these teams have been particularly successful after dropping the first game in a series, and that's going to be the task ahead now for 0-1 as they will start this match 0-1 as Mauston just got to Nolly there. The final 10 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump because it's 4-1. There's no
Of course,
chance for them to return. No, unfortunately. They got the first game.
It was the best that team has
Ah,
and they want to
nah,
continue
too
to
weak.
play at that level, get out of wild card, get to the main event. But they have
Big.
to start here getting
Look at
past
that. Astral's
0-1
already ready.
scores.
He's already
Who
jumped.
have been a formidable foe, at least for the first half of game 1. We'll see if they can come up
Sorry.
with an adjustment here.
The KCORP squad we saw after they had the,
It was
the
like
big
3 a.m., but I'm
introduction,
used to being it.
after they got signed, they put them out right in
Outplayed.
front of all their fans and said, "This is our team," and
For
they
the
had
content.
such high hopes. They went and won the We Play preseason
Nice,
event,
Astral.
and then,
What a pass.
as you mentioned, completely fell off
Ping it in.
until this spring
What a
split.
dunk.
They've been
Itachi.
revitalized, and now
Bump.
here at the World
Itachi
Championship,
got the ball
yes, had to
again,
play for the
and
wild card, but they were able to pick their opponent. They chose 0-1. And so far, it's working out thanks to this guy right here who just
Almost,
missed over the
Astro.
crossbar.
Still a close shot, though. And look, Astro's
He's
not done.
coming
Gets up,
back.
Gets a flip,
No way.
tries to put it under.
Ay,
Oh,
ay, ay,
almost a
there's nobody
follow-up
there.
from Itachi, but Itachi instead will bring this back to Noli,
What a
and
beautiful
KCORP will start
back pass.
all over again. The offense is just like
Wow.
a machine at this point. Another goal as they kick off game 2.
What a win by Nolly in the air.
What a beautiful
Getting
carry.
his first goal of the series. And starting it off in game 2 on Aquadome for Carmi.
Finish shot. I want to
First
see that
goal
again.
of the
He
series.
jumped
What a
from
win
the
by
corner,
Nolly
off
in
the
the
wall,
Getting his first goal of the series.
going bam.
4 unanswered goals now for KCORP. And actually, no, make that 5 unanswered for KCORP. It was Itachi that tied the game after conceding the opening goal to Zazonix. Since then, it's been all Carmine Corp. Also trying to do something about that, going underneath Nolly. Zazonix coming in from behind. Now Am's blocked by Itachi. And Astral also blocks the follow-up. And he kind of had to do that in the blind. An impressive defensive stop, just feeling the pressure there.
You can see some of the drives, though, from 0-1. The way that they were able to just get the speed
clear.
to the challenges, right? They've been able to outbeat KCORP on some of them, but
Ball
it's
that
not necessarily consistent with all 3 members, so then these challenges start to fall
bounce.
apart. They're a very fast team, and they're able to
Almost.
obviously compete in terms of some
Nobody
of these
touched
finishes
that.
we're seeing with KCORP. But when it comes down to those
Astro.
final shots, they're playing so
Itachi.
fast that those shots are losing accuracy.
0-1 having to call upon the experience they got just a couple of weeks ago in Riyadh, playing against other teams from around the world. They went 8-6 in the 3v3 portion of Gamers 8. As Astral bringing this to the side.
Nice turn from
Direct.
Astral.
Nobody else there to retrieve it. Here's Nolly. Not a lot in the tank, but enough to get by 1. Mawson is there, but Ams kind of tied up with a
Double
touch.
commit, but
Another dunk.
that's the dunk for the
Astral
previous
makes it
game.
2-0.
That's a really good challenge from Astral. I mean, you see again that double commit. This looks like a strong
Wow.
play from Zazonix happening, but Astral with the by 2 halfway through this game. Everything seems to be working for them.
I believe it was
Mo and a goal.
A big win here, right at the halfway mark.
I mean, but that's still, I mean, for Monster, like that's KCORP out. Just
Will it cost them? That's the question. Will that demo cost them the game? Let's see if 0-1 can.
Does he have the double?
Yes, they do.
Able to get there for the tie.
Very hard save. Clear, sorry, very hard clear.
Incredibly aggressive
For Itachi.
Austin. I mean, that's a great read by Itachi. Put himself in the only spot that he really could do anything with it.
Bet he doubled him.
Right there, reading
Could have
that
controlled
as well.
it.
Right place, right time.
Hey, Alka, how are you? I'm catching up on the RLCS. I didn't watch it because I played Rocket League and then I played some Skyrim. I just want to see. I'm just jumping in between the games. What a save. How are you? Did you watch the RLCS?
Saved away because it wasn't Astral who's just got the Midas touch, but this one does roll across. Now Nolly for Itachi. And it's so tough to defend KCORP when they've got options like that in the air. You don't know who's the decoy, who's actually taking the shot. Now it's Zonic, nothing in the tank. Moslin beat to the corner boost as well.
Astral again.
Get
to open space. Itachi.
Across, and Itachi kept that away from him, making 0-1.
Demo, and it's an open
again, but it
what? No, it's not.
What a save!
Nolly, crazy man.
Squishy save out.
Squishy save.
Great stop there. Again, you saw the demo. There was a smoke screen. Everything was set up for 0-1. It was great work.
So far, SSG won, and after that, before that, sorry, there was. Wow, I just watched it like an hour ago. I don't remember the teams again.
One stat that doesn't get tracked nearly as often as it should is bumps. We always
I honestly don't remember the first game.
Those look. However they look during a series.
Oh, the club.
The
club. No, the club was versus SSG.
Disrupting 0-1's efforts.
And before that, we had Carmine. Wow, I don't remember. How are you, Alka?
And he can't beat him. Ams up to the task against a very formidable foe. Itachi now put his body in the way, but a good clear.
Yeah, good clear. I mean, you see how early Astral's up for that too. Carmine Corp just wanting to turn that around as quickly as possible. Some good 50s, and they're forcing 0-1.
They're fighting sideways. That's so interesting.
Behind, just in the midfield, though. No shots really coming
Tachi!
Weak. Double commit on the goal line, making sure that one's not in. We got 20 seconds left. This is a much better game here from 0-1 Esports.
Weakened in the middle of the net.
Overtime, though, as Carmine Corp has been bearing down on him. There's the pass. No, top right. No! It's off the crossbar.
Wow.
Gotta have
very close.
those. You're not going to get many more opportunities like that as this goes harmlessly.
Very hard shot to hit. What he tried to do. Double tap.
Blocked away from over the crossbar. Monster's going to bring this down to ground.
No.
And they're going to play for overtime and get there.
Overtime in game 2. 0-1 Esports. My goodness, the speed at the second half of this game has been great. That 50 huge for Zazonix. He has to be careful. It's Astral. Wanted to put
That's
that
such
in,
a confusing name.
Gets another touch, has the boost. He's just
like a score line.
as annoying as possible on that back wall.
Mission accomplished. The first 15 seconds really was the Astral show, but now here's Monster.
Get up the ball.
Trying to get around Astral. He has, but Nolly's right there. Good team defense out of
WSG. Wow. Nice. Is that an own save? Nolly?
I mean, this was a scare on both sides.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
Scare in game 2.
I mean,
Nolly faking that.
Sides, right? No,
Yo,
missed also. Thankfully, Itachi able to get the follow-up. Top right corner shot to put that one in, and yeah, they get
very nice. 2-1 for Carmine Corp.
That save from Nolly, helping keep KCORP alive in game 2. And
WSG? Is that a name of a team? What is that, sorry? Anelka? 16 shots. That's crazy.
A little bit better for them. I mean, this could be a walk in the park, but 0-1 have not made that easy as the games have gone on. Will this be a swing game for them? Game 3 on DFH on your screen.
One of the toughest tasks ahead of 0-1 here is sure. Maybe you do stop Astral, but then you still got to contend with Itachi, who is the team's leading scorer on the season. You still got to deal with Nolly, who, yes, his confidence could be shaken at some point if he misses another couple off the crossbar, but when he is on, KCORP,
Astral definitely peaking. Whoa, we almost got that. Yeah.
Near miss. And now the 0-1 squad has to break out in some kind of formation. They're still kind of bunched up.
Let me take a look at my other screen and
maybe a communication breakdown as they try to take advantage of what KCORP might be giving them.
RLCS.
Tachi got bumped there,
Worlds.
but there is Astral again. Nolly going after Zazonic, bumped him out of the way.
Wild card.
Astral scores 1-0.
Beautiful bump there from Nolly.
Wikipedia, the first team that played Renegades versus Bravado. That was the first game that I watched.
We
Right, Renegade won as well.
that have the set
I actually made a
roles. Somebody
prediction
who's
at the
almost like a
beginning
dedicated
of
defender.
this.
That's not quite what
And
Zazonic is, but when
so
you
far,
kind of
all my
identify
predictions are
yourself
right.
as the defensive stalwart of the team,
SG1,
you kind of
and
put
then
a target on your chest, and everybody's going to be
Renegades
going
won.
after you because if they can disrupt
I think it
the
makes sense. I
primary
understand
defender,
these teams.
all
Like
of a
I've
sudden the
never
whole
heard a lot
defense
about
turns
these
to
smaller
shambles, and that's kind of what
teams.
happened there for 0-1.
Tier 1 and
Yeah,
esports and
0-1 have a
and
tough time. I mean, over the course of the season, like
the
they're
club.
like the 6th in demos taken. So they definitely are no strangers to getting bumped. That's for sure.
as well.
Look at this.
Bravado.
Nolly almost
Never
got
heard about them. I
back
know
on
like
that
2
with
free
that
players
play.
out of those
It'll be
teams. So
Astral
honestly,
taking a chance at
I
it,
guess
and
it's not a big
it'll be
surprise.
50'd out, and great
Chat was
clear
also
from
predicting
Austin.
a very positive rate.
0-1 trying
So-
to give them a taste of their own medicine. You see the bump, but that ends up turning it into a demo. Ams is the one taken out on that play. The KCORP will have to take this from their own back wall.
This series started out so aggressive and so physical from 0-1.
Double tap.
Has
Double?
it been
Oh!
the case? But there's Ams with the double tap. Bang, bang, tie game.
Look at this. First off, the catch is great. Great first touch. Has space. Sees the defense and uses that perfectly to line
Beautiful.
himself up. Double just
Very
off
nice
the
shot.
bottom of the car there. And just
Definitely
like
need
that,
to learn how to
they
do
are
that.
right back into this game.
For Carmine Corp, no
The read is
lead
easy.
has felt really
The
secure
control
until the very end of game 1 when
is
Astral
a whole different
single-handedly
level.
took the game over. There he is on the defensive effort, leaving that for Nolly. Not a lot of the tank,
Has a
but
foot.
enough to at least threaten.
Yeesh.
Here's Astral trying to finish the play. Mawson falls
Weak,
down
but
backward
Itachi,
and
aye.
stays with that play. More importantly, to
Nice
stop
read
Itachi.
from AMS.
The Ams ahead, looking for the demo, but not finding
Over
one.
one.
And that leaves them
Got.
susceptible to the counterattack. Still
Ooh,
dangerous
wow,
as
that
Ams
was so
shoots it away.
close.
Close chance there.
Nice dunk.
Good on 0-1.
Astral's gonna keep it in.
But you can see just
Nolly,
getting a
free
little
ball.
tangled up. Here's Nolly.
Going
Plays
up,
that high,
above
throws
1,
the Sonics
above
off the
2.
crossbar,
Nah,
and
nobody's there to read it.
no follow-up from KCORP.
Yeah.
Things just slowly start to fall down. We have 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game.
1-1.
Maybe a chance here. Nolly tries to drop it down, but just a little off
Crazy.
target.
One of the teams that has probably
Double! No,
had
they're
the least
trying.
preparation for
So
this
for
event.
0-1 esports,
Delayed getting here.
have the
their
doubles in their
They
court.
look like a team that has had plenty of practice
Good speed.
as they continue to hold their own against KCORP, but sometimes
What?
something like that happens. Nolly just has this shootout
84
like a
miles per hour.
cannon, and there's
That's like
nothing 0-1 could do.
130,
I mean, it's a
120.
heater of a pass, and
Boom.
he matched that energy
Yo.
with the shot. You see Ams
That's crazy.
barely out of boost there. He gets 12 for it. He makes the save.
Yeah,
Nolly called him
he
out
was
at the perfect
very,
time.
very close to that.
KCORP with the lead. They're looking to put this
That's
on
it.
match point.
Okay,
They gotta be
Nolly's there
careful,
again.
0-1. They'll
Nolly's
still play
always
this
in
one
the
down to
goal.
last
Always
second.
in the goal. That's amazing.
KCORP doing
Even the last time I
enough
didn't think there was someone in the
to
goal, but
secure victories
Nolly
and
was there
stay in front
with the squishy
of
save.
0-1. Ams just keep that to the backboard.
Wow, what a
Astral
nice pass.
always at
Good
or
demo.
near the target as Mawson tries to break free.
And
Nolly and
Zonix
Astral
is back
coming
for
right
something
back
horrible.
in your house, then Zazonic there for the save. They didn't bump him this time. He's kind of staying out of the way. Got a piece of it
Wow.
there, it looked like.
No!
And sent away again.
Almost. That was
A little
beautiful.
disruption
Small
on the part
touches.
of 0-1's defense, but they do not have much of the tank.
Air dribble
Only
masters.
Mawson with any boost at all.
Yeesh.
Itachi's shot is
Okay,
blocked
yeah,
away,
that's a good
and that
decision.
gives
Look at that
0-1 chance
read.
to get boosted up. If they can
Ah!
find any pads in their
My
corners,
God.
that one's taken
Value.
away as well. Another
Amazing.
opportunity. This is still dangerous for
Ay-yi-yi.
Itachi.
No, yes, thank
and
you for
still
leaving it from.
denied. 0-1
Grab.
finally gets them boost. Get a demo on
Itachi's
Nolly.
in
That relieves
their
the pressure.
side.
Final minute here, and they can
Trying
finally
to
start to turn this back into offense.
Looking for something.
45 seconds. 0-1 in their own
I don't
back
think there's
end,
going to be another goal here.
struggling to get out. It's been KCORP non-stop pressure.
Astral.
You see how this clear works.
Clear.
Lots
Touch is
of
going
space
up.
being given
Oh,
here
that's
in the
not good.
midfield. Ams trying to work through
Astral.
that corner play.
It's going to be
But as time ticks down, 0-1 are going to have to force the issue. They cannot
Boost.
afford
There
to
you
let
go.
this one get away from them.
Wondering when they're going to
Not
press that button
dangerous.
and send the house. Here's an
Very
opportunity
nice.
sent away by Nolly, and now
What
Zazonix has to
a
go all the way back.
clear. That was very close as
They
well.
didn't have a good read on that ball at all.
Nobody
Astral
touched
is
that.
there,
Why nobody touched
and
that from
KCORP
their side, from
10 seconds
0-1?
away from getting on match point.
Let's see
Yeah,
it.
you can
Bounce
see the
there.
how much that affected the
Ay,
team.
ay,
Zazonix
ay.
Him and Monson go for the same
Zazonix. What was that?
read, how much
I wish I had a better view, but somehow
the team's Zazonix
the
can
ball
get a read on it. Him and
ran
Monson
away
go
from
for
him.
the same
That's a
ball.
bummer.
It feels like they got things
That's it. There's no way they're coming back. Yeah. 3-0. They're going to be a sweep.
Putting game twist and this long road
Interesting.
ahead.
even the moment you're not, that's when the other team takes full control, and it'll be a short series for you, but the tournament will still continue on.
Ay, ay, ay. What was that?
You. And 0-1 on the board.
Ali.
Sonic single-handedly. A little bit slower on the kickoff.
Sonic made it for the other miss that he had in the last game.
What a reverse sweep looks like in a best of 7. It happened to them just about a week ago. Losing to F16 in the finals of an event. As Nolly
They
gets bumped away by Rams.
They got reverse
Mawson,
sweeped by
Dribble
F16.
around. It's only a
When was
Tachi
that?
Nolly tried to
Why
catch
didn't
up,
I see
and
that?
Tachi
What was that in
slowed
the
down enough.
in London's
Astral
major?
and Nolly can get in on the defensive
I don't
effort.
remember
Here goes
that.
Amzo playing
I
with a
don't
lot of
remember
confidence,
seeing
and Astral
0-1
sends that away. The shot
esports.
actually looked like it had kind of
I
beaten the
do
defense,
believe I watched
but did not
everything.
hit the crossbar.
There's a great
All the
explosion
London
of offense
manager.
coming out from Ams.
Maybe I missed
Just not
something?
enough
I need to
there.
rewatch the London manager, that's for
Defense
sure.
able to save that one. That wasn't even on target.
Let's
But
finish
still,
words first.
0-1. The way they were
So
able to
many
slow things down on that drive.
first
They were
day.
on the ground. They were forcing KCORP to go up. That worked out really well
Wild
for
card.
them. Ooh, even Boston now getting a bump on Noli, but Zazonix not able to get enough power on that.
Nice,
Shot from Ams is
almost.
blocked
Astral.
away. Monster plays it
Uh-huh.
high. It's going to go straight down. Zazonix doesn't have the read. KCORP on the counterattack, but Ams, they're so quickly as 0-1 still trying to keep up the pressure.
Very promising looking counterattack though from KCORP. Threatening to tie the game, and now Nolly trying to get back under control. There's Astral, just dribble right past Mawson.
Almost.
And it'll be
Another
Zazonix,
great
who has
dunk.
to try and slow down Itachi.
Uh-oh.
KCORP.
Oh, nice. Astral
A
reads
rare
that.
deficit in this series. This goes to the back wall, and Zazonix has it away as far as Ams. Now Mawson all the way across. 0-1, having to work as greater than the sum of their parts, trying to get everybody involved on both halves of the field. It
almost.
has served them fairly well. It
Nice
certainly got them to this point,
Boom.
but now they've got to get results out of it. As Nolly's going to send one away, and right
Wow.
there is Astral
What
just
speed.
ahead of the play. Nolly getting the demolition and boost steal as well. KCORP
These guys
in
are
great
everywhere.
position with Astral on the dribble, but he's not in a shooting position now. And Ams
Nice.
can, well, it looked like he was going to get this away and could not. But
shot on
0-1
net.
weathers the storm, barely.
That's the biggest thing when you look at Carmine Corp. Even if you see someone with complete control of the ball, do not think that what they're going to do is going to be a shot attempt. Because again, this team has the highest assist percentage in the teams in the World Championship at 80% assist on their goals. Knowing
Wow.
that, you have to know that, okay, these guys like to share the ball around a lot. Nothing, it can't be as it initially seems. As long as they're playing
80%
together,
assist.
it's really hard to stop them.
It's crazy.
They mentioned very briefly talk about Astral.
Oh,
and
double
his
commit.
public
That's not
perception.
good. Oh.
Look, all the guy does.
Why did he
is
send
either
it back?
score
How did he
or help
send
his
it back?
teammates score. And he does both exceptionally well.
Nice
Almost
dribble.
identical totals, but nothing on the defensive end can stop Mawson. as he
Mawson,
goes
that's
right
his name.
Through the defense of KCORP like a hot knife
Sheesh.
through butter.
They weren't expecting the flip. They weren't expecting the flip. And
Like
now
nobody was expecting the flip except
they're
Mawson.
starting to change here a little bit.
That was
You
crazy.
see it. He brings it up off his own back wall. It's a beautiful play from Mawson. Now off the kickoff is Zazonix. Able to get a bump. Doesn't even go for that. Leaves it for Ams. Ams on the dribble. Gets it through, but not on target on that play. It just feels
There's
like
going to be another goal for KCORP. I
a
can
shift
feel
here
it.
as Itachi almost put
No
that
way they're
in
going
his
to
own
sit
net.
tight.
Had to recover really
They
quickly.
have
There's
to
2
show their
minutes still
guts.
left in this game, so we'll see if Carmine
Ah,
Corp
that's
can
a bad
organize a
touch.
response.
But he made
Right
it.
now, they're getting outplayed.
Onyx.
Difference between
Nice.
a best of 5 and
Okay.
a best of 7.
Oh.
As
Yeah.
that's off the post, all the momentum
Oh
building
my
to
lord.
0-1 as
Almost.
They survive here and keep KCORP scoreless.
Uh-oh.
It's almost like the difference between running the 100
Double?
meter and the 200 meter.
Wow,
Not that
what a
I can speak from
beautiful
experience on either front. This goes all the way across and should easily be sent away, though Astral was threatening to be a nuisance again. Mawson wave dash and Astral stays with this play. KCORP not out of this at all.
Nice.
There's another shot coming on.
Bump, but he touched the ball.
Nolly couldn't turn on this, and Ams will
Mawson
take this kind of
didn't hit. I think he was
towards
called up.
midfield. Almost like they want to hold possession and not give KCORP any more opportunities.
Almost,
it's a mix of that. It's
almost
also
a
a mix
goal.
of the fact that they just don't have any boost right now. Stacks that one. It's on target, but it's a good goal line save out. And Carmine Corp are hunting. They are looking for a way in. It's the final minute. They want to end this series. But even with low boost, even where there was like 24 boosts total for that entire team, 0-1 Esports has done a great job of holding off KCORP. They have to do it for 45 more seconds.
Finish line getting just a little bit further and further away.
Boom.
KCORP,
Wow.
Sent away by Ams.
What?
I felt the speed on that one. That was an incredible save. 30 seconds.
That's amazing.
Still nothing here.
How did you say that?
They just haven't been able to break through. This is
down,
incredible
corner
defense from what we're seeing from 0-1. As even though they haven't moved upfield, it feels like they're perfectly comfortable blocking
focusing their defense now a lot, but how long can they hold it?
We'll try one more time. Has the flip.
Yeah, called it.
Astral scores.
I've never watched, I never seen, I didn't look at any pre-scores or anything like that. I'm just happy all my predictions are quite accurate so far. Just been watching the game, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I don't even know one Esports, so that's why I'm watching them play. They had a lot of lucky goals. The kickoff was kind of a mistake. It's not luck, sorry, my bad. Luck is not a... That was very close, I think it's down. Whoa, no! Come on! Ah, yeah. Okay, that wasn't a sweep, but 3-1-4.
Now we go to Wasteland. And another closeout opportunity for Carmine Corp.
And we're live again. Let's go.
Itachi
Demo.
win the kickoff, or at least it looked like he had won the kickoff.
Sonic
got there instead, and Nolly
managed to
swap this
cut
ball
it
away.
off.
Here comes counterattack for KCORP to start game 5.
For
Game of
instead
adjustments.
but
we saw
not too bad.
0-1, but now KCORP
I saw what Nolly was going for.
There in the game that they were supposed to close this series out on. The question is, are they going to be able to bounce back? You would think very likely,
so
but
quick.
For 0-1,
all of them are about getting
how to stop them from putting on
2 free hits at a row.
How to play past them with their individual performances.
Fake! And what a play!
He's gonna force it through for the first goal.
He will drag his
for the 50-50, low 50-50.
the finish line if he must.
Yeah, all 3 of them are on the goal line. Just one of them is only
give him the ball, get out of the way. This is one of those series. He's got 7 goals now to lead all scorers. Make it 8.
They saw every one of them.
Locked in.
Like,
that's
exactly another second.
Wow,
what a dunk!
That individual performance
Look at that.
means
Just
so much to him. Means
so
much
close,
to his team
almost.
As well, because even if he can't score, he ends up breaking apart the defense, and it makes it really easy for Itachi and Noli to follow up. Here he is again, 61 boost as he takes this to the wall. Off the ceiling, but Mawson quick to get to the air. They've seen him do that so many times, they want to shut it down.
Shot!
Itachi, no! That one
Beautiful.
goes in.
What a beautiful pass. Controlled.
Another of these threats that you have to contend
jump and another jump, and then Itachi. Wow, I think Itachi pre-jumped in the last game for that. He was already up there.
We talked about 0-1.
That's amazing.
Momentum rolling. They score a couple goals in game 4.
Onyx.
You wonder, all right, is the tide turning? Well, now,
okay.
Is it a permanent
bump
turn
on the net? Demo.
He's
gonna take his time. I hope.
On the
that was a shot from there. That's amazing.
High out of the corner. Astral didn't even bother going for it. He knew it was beat. He can steal some boost and help everybody get back in plenty of time. It just feels like KCORP starting to establish almost
crazy
a
things.
On this 5th and
was trying to read each other. Didn't work.
You're starting to see
bring it back. Nolly with the clear.
And even when 0-1 get the ball cleared out, it just goes right back in. Carmine Corp so effective on the transition. It's been tough for one to be able to stop them, but I mean,
Finch
even then,
didn't really work.
Have been it's been a good match. I know there were a lot of people who were thinking this was super one-sided, And even in the scoreline, it is a bit, but as the gameplay continues, you can see, again, it's just not as
not a lot, yeah, not a lot of, yeah.
As a lot of people had.
KCORP are really needing to work for this. You can really see, it's like a very thin line between these teams. Honestly, I couldn't tell you off the bat what is the missing link here for 0-1. KCORP are doing such a wonderful job keeping the ball and of course hitting all those blocks. I think it's just level. I think KCORP are a little bit better than 0-1 esports overall, speed-wise, and I think they're finding each other a lot more on the field.
2-goal difference this time, almost 3, but Mawson's right there.
Yeah.
Ams waiting on the ground. Mawson has to go up. Ams will take his shot.
Yeah, a lot of their shots are indirect. I think they might be doing that on purpose though, because they don't want to give him the ball. Holy moly, that was close.
Has it. 0-1.
Last touch by the blue player.
Trying to find a crack in the blue wall, and there's none to be found.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the real tough part.
Very good. Rocket League, there you go. Finally. Let's see. Nolly with the pass. Astral pre-jumped and a demo on the back.
And after that, everything's just open. Astral and Nolly both racing back as fast as possible. Caught out was KCORP on that play. And now with a minute 35.
I think there's going to be another goal for KCORP. KCORP's going to score another.
Can they battle back from this deficit? We haven't seen them do it
maybe.
yet. Now's the perfect time.
But I'm thinking 3-1.
Can they stop Astral from pulling this
backboard?
back
Wow.
out of reach?
No, no, no! Why'd you do that?
Ties it.
Ay. Took it in. I don't think he wanted to. Yeah. I don't think he wanted to do that, to be honest.
When it hits that back wall and Ams, the aggression, perfectly placed, perfect time, and we're back tied up.
I'm still positive. I think there's gonna be another goal for KCORP in this game.
Dance around. He got around Nolly, but Astral's right there. Couldn't get that out all the way to the corner, but Itachi will. And Zazonix has that go over him, but no danger as Ams gave up that corner boost to
what
get
a
this
bump.
ball in the air, so Mawson will take it. Oh,
Itachi's already up.
Couldn't get to that ball. This will waterfall down and
Heesh, double commit.
Nobody's
on the defense, on the attack, sorry.
So he can get some boost himself.
Ali, very nice clear.
The team was super low on boost on that
Itachi's ready for that.
But now,
good clear from and control from
Austin, we've seen him be able to create some opportunities.
Another bump.
You can tell that they also like to set up Ams.
Why is he jumping? What?
Individual ability.
Awesome.
As we see Ams on that back wall, able to get a piece of the ball now. 30
that was
seconds
a very
left,
awkward double commit. I wonder why I did that.
We've seen KCORP in these positions. When they have the boost, they have the ball. They can create plays.
One more shot.
Series.
He didn't have the angle.
Itachi trying to get that one mid. He saw Noli on the wing.
Needed to be a little bit more weak.
Enough. 0-1, making it really hard for KCORP to score.
Wow.
Time on the clock, irrelevant. KCORP not panicking at all.
Another shot opportunity. Wow.
You
got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. It's clear. It's open. Boom. Prediction correct.
Have KCORP up for good.
And you saw Itachi go for the demo. You saw Mawson with the corner boost. It was an open look.
My predictions, I feel like someone could give me $1 million.
4 seconds left. It's looking like this one could all be KCORP, but we have seen these kickoffs go one way. Not able to get a piece of that. They went with the hard.
Someone's gonna give me $1 million. That's my prediction.
They gotta keep this ball up.
I have to be right now.
Moving up the field. Mawson has to get a beat here. Does beat out Noli. Am's able to keep this one in the air.
Can you?
This is gonna hit the ground. Mawson has no boost. The flick up high.
Scary, scary.
Ams plays this one off the sidewall. Follow chance off the back.
Oh my lord! Nice. That's it. 4-1. Sheesh.
They're not huge, but gonna get better.
That's crazy. Let's see the scoreboard. That's crazy, man. Astral, told you that man is peaking. I don't know how many goals he did, but he did like more than 6. Yeah.
With a lot of the follow-ups too. I mean, that team just, I mean, they kind of
amazing.
To spring.
There's not a lot of people here. Okay, that's what I thought. There's like a small group. That guy with his beard just standing in front of the camera.
Even before the season. They looked like they were in world championship form.
Good, my
and then
man.
I think somebody might have reminded them.
I need to bring a beer as well. I wish I had a beer actually.
Kind of slumped near the middle.
don't.
But at the end, heating up at
It's a
just
small
the
crowd.
right time.
Okay.
Their incredible performance
I
in
don't
London
know, 400
seems to be
people.
continue opening.
As we saw a lot of fall when you just go back the next day.
Well, I'll see a very long time. He got that ceiling goal, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the Astral that we were seeing.
Yeah.
That's why you
Yeah, he got that ceiling
yeah,
shot. That was very well played. With the flip recent, and then he shot it behind the defender. That was very beautiful. I think that was in the first game.
Just an archaic way of approaching things, right?
Yeah, it's boring.
I have to know where my teammate is. We have to mind sync across the field in a split second. I love
The
it.
chance of it backfiring as well. You do one wrong infield pass,
Absolutely
and it can
agree.
be a pass to your opponents, and then you can see
They're doing such a beautiful job.
And that's what
Damn, they're
separates the
rocking
great
the
team from the good
Sennheiser micro,
We're
Sennheiser
going to
headsets.
separate one more great team from a good team here in round one. They could both be great. We'll see. It's going to be a very close match. I'm very excited about it. Let's look at the schedule for what we have coming up here. Final match of the day on the primary stream.
Damn,
Pioneers gonna be
4-4-4.
taking on
0-1.
What a matchup. And
Pioneers
what
and
a
Veloce.
stream
That's the
Pioneer-
only match I honestly don't know, but I think Pioneers are gonna win it as
gonna be
well.
taking on
I honestly don't know who
Veloce.
Veloce is.